So I'm here with Macee Eaton, member of Virginia softball and former player of the Wheelersburg Pirates. Macee, first of all, congratulations on this
Thank
past
you.
season. Broke multiple records. Talk about your recruiting process to Virginia.
Well, I just remember it was my junior year, and I think it was like a Wednesday or something, and like it was just overwhelming. Just a lot of people reached out. Like the second it was like 12 o'clock, it was like constant text messages, like have my number. I'm getting calls from everyone, texts, and I was just like, it was really overwhelming for me. But I narrowed it down to a couple schools, and I just knew Virginia was the right fit for me. It was a very like home feeling. Like if I'm gonna be 5.5 hours away, like I want to have like that family atmosphere, and they really believed in me, and I feel like that's like the main reason why I went there.
So in the recruiting process, obviously it's not very common for someone from this area to have that like day one recruiting experience where multiple high major Division I schools are reaching out. Did you have anyone to lean on through that process?
I mean, I relied on my family for them to take my phone and let me just like still be a kid. I mean, I talked to my high school coaches, Teresa Ruby. I mean, I reached out to my former players that I played with. Like I talked to like Lainey a little bit, Lainey Eller, you know. Just I reached out to them a little bit, but at the end of the day, everyone's recruiting process is different. Some people get more, some people get less. I mean, sometimes you don't get recruited till you're a senior. I mean, I was really fortunate where I got it my junior year, but I mean, I kind of had to just trust myself a lot.
Obviously, you played travel ball, you went to camps. Talk about kind of the grind that, especially the summertime, can be for someone trying to get recruited by these schools.
Well, I mean, I started Buckeye Elite, and I had to bump up from there, and I went to play for the Ohio Hawks for 2 years. And then after that, I bumped up even more and went to play for the Chicago Bandits. Like, I had to drive to Chicago to practice and play all these amazing teammates. And it was really frustrating because I didn't have, like, a social life. It was just, like, my summer was all softball. Like, I couldn't hang out on the weekends. I couldn't even hang out on the weekdays. Like, it was just softball, softball, softball. And it was a lot. Like, I had to sacrifice a lot to get to where I am. Summer in general was very hectic. I mean, I would go to one weekend, I would go to a camp, let's say Mississippi State, and then the next week I have to be like, oh, I have to go to Ohio State for a camp. Or I'm playing in Colorado one week, and the next week we have to go to California. Like, it was just constant. Like, I wouldn't be home for days, weeks.
This area, this tri-state area of Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia, there isn't many opportunities around here to be seen by college coaches. The closest ones would be going to Kentucky, Ohio State, Morgantown, and West Virginia. This camp that you guys are doing here, talk about the opportunity that some of these girls have that they might not have anywhere else in this area.
Yeah, so like you said, like the grind, right? I mean, pretty much life is all about relationships and how you form them. So like going through all those things in the summer, like I got to build relationships on all different levels of like playing softball. So this camp is an opportunity to bring people in our area and allow coaches to come to us and allow them to see the talent we have here instead of them driving all the way to Colorado or flying to California. Like, it's just like a good opportunity where coaches can see how good we are in this area, which we're pretty good, but no one knows about it.
You went out and you played at Virginia. Gwen Sparks, she went from Notre Dame. She went and she's playing at Pitt. Obviously, your high school teammate, Katie, she's going to play at North Carolina. Upcoming senior Ava Estep, she is going to play at Maryland after she graduates. This tri-state is a very rich area for softball. I mean, Montana Fout's one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Played at East Carter, which is, 30 minutes away from here? Do you think the culture has grown of softball around here, especially with like the pro league becoming much more popular this year?
I mean, I definitely think it has. I mean, my goal for me was to make sure when I left, Wheelersburg softball, like there's an expectation, and I'm happy to say, like, you know, when Andy Joe was after me, like they had an expectation to win state again. Like, and then Katie was her senior class. They have an expectation to win state, and they did. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt. But, I mean, like Ava Estep, she'll have the same experience, which I like to believe that especially at Wheelersburg, like we have that culture of like we need to win and sell out and do whatever we can to get another state championship. So
that culture you guys have built, do you think it matters to college coaches that you play for a program like this?
Oh, 100%. I mean, when I went to Virginia, like I had that expectation, like you got to work harder, you got to win. Like you constantly got to win. I mean, there's sometimes like people get to college and they're just like, oh, I made it to college. That's my end of my goal, you know? Like, yeah, I'm playing softball, but it's just fun now. Like, no, like I still have an expectation to make it to the World Series, which I feel like that's how people, especially at Berg, like we have that expectation of always wanting to win and always wanting to get to a better goal. So,
so at Virginia, obviously, your first year, you started right away. You played some time as designated player. You played some time at first, and then this year the floodgates really opened. I mean, you led the team in home runs. You led the team in RBIs. You broke records, school records at Virginia. Was there a certain level of pride that there was an entire region kind of pulling for you through that? And is there a certain level of pride to that?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I never really understood when people were like, oh, when you leave Wheelersburg, like the community isn't the same. And I just like, that has never hit so much for me. Cause like when I come back here, it's like my community is still with me as I go to Virginia, which I think is the coolest thing ever. Cause I know like a lot of girls, like they just leave their high school and then they go to college and it's just like, oh, like they're at college now. But it's like, I feel like I have people from Wheelersburg still come up and drive and like see me play at Virginia. Like it's just an awesome feeling knowing like if I just like to believe knowing if softball doesn't work out, like I still have a community that's proud of me.
So a lot of these girls haven't had the opportunity to be in front of this many coaches. So what is the opportunities that are going to be presented to them at these camps?
So the camp layout is pretty much, they're going to have a warm-up session, stretching, all that. But there's going to be everyone in here. There's going to be pitchers and catchers. And then we're going to have like a 20-minute session, like the first half, where hitters, they're going to warm up and they're going to come in here and instantly face those pitchers. And coaches are going to be in here watching how the pitchers react and how hitters react in certain counts, certain situations. And then the second half of it is going to be everyone's going to go to the Little League. And we're going to have 4 teams. So 2 would be on the baseball, 2 would be on our softball field. And they're just going to battle it out, competition. We do certain situations where coaches can look at. And if coaches are like, oh, that player walked, but I want to see her hit, like just have her go again.
Okay.
And it's just stuff like that. Just kind of, it's pretty much a showcase type of camp. Just like how we would do it at Virginia if we were interested in certain people. So it's kind of a cool idea because I'm going to have, I think 13 of friends like I've played with that are at the college level. They're going to come help out, and 4 of them will be at each team, and we'll just have conversations. If they have any questions about the college, lifestyle, like we'll just tell them how it is.
Well, Macee, I really appreciate you taking the time. This is a really, really cool opportunity for people in this area. I feel like we haven't ever had anything like this in this area for any sport. So it is a really cool opportunity. So if there's anyone that is a fan of softball, a fan of just seeing good quality athletes, come on out, Gene Bennett Park around 11:30. There's going to be some great softball from some high level talent. And honestly, it's just going to be a good time. We're going to be there. RCSM's going to be there. We're going to try and live stream the games. You can check that out on our page. We will also be here in the foxhole in the morning to kind of go over some of the players that are here, go over some of the warm-ups and the duels that they're doing before we head over to the Little League field. So if you are interested in the kids camp that is taking place after, there are still 13 spots available. They'll be able to work with some of the college coaches that are there, some of the college players that are there. That is a really good opportunity. It is ages 8 to
8th grade.
8 to 8th grade. So if you're interested in that, go on the Foxhole Development app. You're able to sign up there. Macee, I really appreciate the time.
Thank you.
I'm really excited to be able to get out there and see this camp. But we will see you soon.